Watch your doggy bones, he's got eyes that glow. Trust is out the door, he wants more, he wants more. Guard your bones tight in the middle.
Never underestimate the power of the Scout's code.
Doggy bones, beware. He's coming for your stash. Take care, don't trust him, don't you dare. Doggy bones, he's everywhere. Hiding in the shadows, whispers in the wind. Who knows?
Oh no, I cut it off because I was looking at something else. Fuck! That was Doggy Bones Dilemma, made by Buggleberry Finn in his insane AI music cave. What's up, folks? Welcome back to the Low Budget LCS. It is another terrific Tuesday. Back here with myself, LaChance, and my fuck, I fucked up on a compliment with Oh Hi Vega. You know him, you love him, he's incredible.
This is Art. I'm happy to be here. That song was incredible. It was amazing. And I loved every minute of it. How are you tonight?
Oh, Vega, I'm doing good. I'm happy to be here. It's been a good day. Oh, snap. The invite's coming through right away, too. I got stuck between saying the word honorific, which I realized did not match the honorific Oh Vega. That doesn't mean anything. And then I tried to pivot to illustrious and just a mouthful of marbles. Couldn't find my way there. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing really well. I just had a chicken sandwich. I got a promotion.
Fucking
So I'm doing great. The two great things.
beautiful. This
Oh, and I have sweet tea.
that is in honor of you. Fuck yeah, sweet tea, a promotion. Congratulations again. You earned it. Spence Fence, welcome. First time tuning in for Vegas promotion, of course. I understand that's why you're here, and we appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot. Also, I'm going to get a little bit of bias out of... Actually, I don't even have bias. It's tough. Two of my favorite people in the low-budget LCS are playing tonight against each other.
Mm-hmm.
I love Zelius.
Mm-hmm.
Almost as much as a person can love another person. But I also love Swiftly.
Yeah.
I have been known to call Swiftly your favorite player's favorite player.
Oh.
So I'm torn tonight. Torn between two great players.
Yeah, I mean, there are absolutely some great time-honored players in here. Lots of famous names. And I mean, listen, that's what the Rift is all about, you know? You're on the other side of the Rift, but you respect the person who you're playing against. Yes, Spence Fence, this is a Vegas stream with a dash of League of Legends. You know, we just get a little bit in there.
You guys are out of control.
Hey man, don't be so great if you don't want the compliments, okay?
Thank you.
Also, Little Robot Man with Chance Looks Toast, thank you so much. What's up, Little Robot Man?
Little Robotman.
Wow, these teams are so handsome. I believe that's Happy Dream, who is on one of these teams, if my eyes don't deceive me. Maybe we'll get more. We'll finish off the back half of that AI song at some point.
This is unrelated.
Yeah.
Did you see the Sonic 3 trailer?
Oh, okay. No, but my Instagram reels, I was getting a bunch of them that I was sort of flipping fat. Okay, so that's what happened. Is it crazy?
I mean, I'm a Sonic the Hedgehog fan.
Okay.
You know, just who I am. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. One of the greatest games ever. And, you know, Keanu Reeves playing Shadow. for voicing Shadow. It's very hype for me. I think it's cool. So yeah, I was hyped for it. I was pretty
Keanu
hyped
Reeves
for it.
is voicing Shadow?
Yeah. Did you know
What?
that Knuckles is Idris Elba?
What?
Yeah.
I gotta watch this trailer.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah.
Incredible.
That's pretty much all I got. That's all I got. Okay, I'm getting baited in this chat that the spectate link is a YouTube link.
Oh, son of a bit. Dude! Okay.
It almost happened to you too. I
Fuck.
looked at it for a second before thinking it was like. Huh?
I think I
Great
tabbed...
video though. Great video.
If I hadn't tabbed away, I was going to... If you didn't say that, I straight up was putting that link into the pro draft link. I wonder if it would have played it. What is it of? Is it dangerous to click on?
It's I would. It's not dangerous. It's not anything like terrible.
I'm
But
not
it is
gonna...
funny.
Okay. I'll,
You should click it and open it and just make sure you have YouTube muted because
Okay.
I did not listen to it. But
Okay. All right. I'm gonna do that in between. Here, actually, hold on. Wait a second.
it's pretty good.
Okay. Holy shit! All right. That's
That's pretty good.
incredible. That's incredible. You're a weird person, Jake, but we appreciate you.
You almost got him, Jake. You almost got him.
So close. So fucking close. Vega, this is Executive Group A. This is Broken Household versus Goobers Incorporated. This is gonna be a fantastic game, and I can't wait to bet on this. I can't wait for you to bet your fortune on this.
I'm gonna try. I've saved up. It's my life savings, 3K,
Damn, dude.
and that's all I have. I mean, I'm gonna bet it. The chat seems to be yelling about betting for Zelius, which would normally mean I would lean the other way, because I always bet the under. Always.
You gotta.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you make money.
Of course.
Take it from somebody with only 3K. This is how you make money.
A dear friend of mine who had her bachelorette party this last weekend. A friend whose wedding I'll be officiating come November. And they went horse betting. They went to the horse races.
Whoa.
And they bet money on horses. And they lost basically every single bet. With the exception of one person who put $20 on somebody who had 35-1 odds. And they won a bunch of money.
I think this is just my opinion. This is my advice if you plan on gambling.
Yeah.
Is to treat it like you're going to do an event. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna go gamble. I'm setting aside like $300-500
Yes.
to go gamble. That I am essentially acting like I am paying for this experience.
Totally.
That way, when you lose it, if you do lose it, it's whatever. And then if you make anything, it's cool. Awesome. You made some money. Awesome. Cool. That's what I did in Vegas last year, and I ended up coming out positive. And that was a great experience because I was ready to lose money. But that's the way to do it. It's just give yourself a pool of like, oh, hey, I'm giving myself this to spend. If you lose it, it's just fun to say you did it. Like, go bet on horses. Like, it's just fun to say you went and did it.
What was your game?
Blackjack. I love blackjack.
Hell yeah.
I like blackjack because it's like a social game. Like, because all of you are against the dealer. You're not playing against the other players.
Right.
It's easy to like talk between each other and like, you know, joke and stuff like. And a bunch of people we were with. It was for TwitchCon last year, which was in Vegas, and a bunch of people who had never played. You know, they'd never been to a casino. It's so funny seeing people be like, "Why? Who's paying for these drinks they're giving us?" I'm like, "Oh no, these are free. They want you to drink and keep gambling."
Yeah, this is a trap, and they're
Yeah,
very forward about it.
Yeah, we are in draft.
Yes, we are indeed, and some fire picks coming through right here.
Yeah, meta staples across the board right now. Interesting bands. The Lux band obviously jumps out. Must be targeted for somebody on Goobers Incorporated there. But outside of that, Corky, do expect that to be Corky mid, probably. Broken Household locking in a very popular pick right now across all leagues, which is the Realm Misfortune. And an early Gwyn lock. I like that.
Ooh.
Somebody likes Gwyn. And for those who don't know, for Goobers Incorporated, I believe it's CB Batman. Very, very good player. That is somebody to watch in this series. But yeah, let's see what bands are here. The Leona removed. Maybe expecting Seraphine to be going somewhere other than support. Set and the Jax removed. Just taking away those picks that are good into the Gwen, right? Making sure she get. I love that on R3 when teams do this, lock a top laner and then immediately ban the counters. They get the first pick coming out of this. I'll see what the last ban here for Broken Household is. But so far, both comps I like a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Huh. Do I have the logos on the wrong side?
I think Broken Household is blue. Yeah, I think it is wrong side.
Well,
I mean, that's okay. Yeah.
This is fine. Perfect. Excellent. All right. Well,
Ezreal.
So I will open gambling
potential.
soon.
So much pick potential on Broken Household if this Renekton does go through. They have so many champions that just love to brawl.
Absolutely, yeah. Just start a big old brouhaha. Oh, the Cassante potentially instead.
We always love a Cassante pick. Cassante is like the utility knife of top laners, right? He does a lot of things. He doesn't do anything insanely well, but he does a lot of things very good.
That is very, very true. How do you feel about him over Renekton?
I think Cassante probably scales a little bit better. Renekton, I still think people think of Renekton a lot of that like early game champion, which he very much is, but he scales a lot better than he used to. But I think Cassante is a little bit more utility, especially into something like the Seraphine here. Now, of course, the Amumu, they didn't know, but the invulnerability to CC on the W is very nice for Cassante, and it gives him, someone who could walk in and face check a little bit easier. Renekton's still a little, with this build, isn't exactly the meatball that can just walk into bushes, take Ezreal Qs, things like that. Cassante is more that, so I think as long as Cassante doesn't, get stuck in the side lane extended against the Gwen late game, that's what they're going to want, which ultimately Broken Household's going to want to set up fights, right? They have the MFRL. They want to get you at objectives and fight you, start fights with this Violet Blanc, very good mid-jungle duo. While on the other side, you see a lot of harass, right? Corky, Ezreal, Seraphine, these champions that want to keep you at arm's length. And then when you overcommit into the team, they have the Gwen and Mumu to kind of punish you. So I do think both comps very good here. I think it's going to be how safe can this Corky stay mid lane is going to be big in this game, and how often can Broken Household get that combo off of the MFRL.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, that MF combo is absolutely brutal. And dastardly. Youngster Joey, of course, redeeming a bear fact here. Let's see. You have a bear fact off the top of your head? I'm trying to figure out who won game 3 of last game because they did not close out the prediction, so I need to do that.
I mean, I could have a bear. Do you want a bear fact or just a fact? Usually I feel like you give a fact and I give a bear fact.
That's true. Truly, how about you give us just a random fact? Maybe anything that's crossed your path recently.
Well, did you know, some of you may know this, but when you look at the weather, like reading on your phone or something like that, and it says like 10% around like rain or something like that, that does not mean a 10% chance of rain. What it actually means is 10% of that area will be covered in rain.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what it means. So like if you see like a 40% thing on like rain, it means that 40% of that covered area will have rain.
That's actually really interesting.
Also, I'm just gonna give you a bonus here.
Go nuts.
Do you know that polar bears can swim for days at a time?
For days?
That's what it says here. In these bear facts I'm reading, that's what it says.
Hell yeah. We love a good spur of the moment Google. This is... Let's see. Think we've got the answer? No. Would be remiss to sort of just toss this out to... Does anyone know what league Lurkers and LPP boys are in?
Commercial? Hold on. Yeah, Lurkers won game 3, it looks like.
You are godsend.
I got you.
Says something is wrong. Please try again.
Uh-oh.
Choose
Let me see
prediction.
if I can do it. It was, I said Lurkers, right?
Yes. Ooh.
Oh, it says it went through for me. It says I can start a new prediction.
Okay. Interesting.
Maybe refresh and try it.
Yeah, let's find out.
It says that for me. It shows me that there was a prediction, but it's closed now.
Yeah, you know what? That worked. All right, blue side's broken household.
Mm-hmm.
Red side is Goobers Inc. Game 1. Starting that prediction. Tab over to this. Give you guys some time to bet those schmeckles. Bear wants us to do a fact about you, specifically. Bear, you could give us a fact about you.
Yeah, Bear, give us I'm trying to think of something I know about Bear that people might not know.
Yeah. What if I told you? Okay, we're interested.
I'm in suspense.
You've got us.
Someone put 26K on Goobers.
Holy shit. Right away.
Moly.
Didn't even blink. Ooh, somebody's
I'm
just...
barging in.
Oh, shit.
I'm barging in. I give the facts.
Oh,
the facts
shit.
about myself.
Give us a fact.
Yeah, drop that fat, baby.
So the fact about myself that I'm gonna go with is that I played intramural Sunday League soccer for 3 years, and I wasn't even a part of the college that was doing the soccer, even though it was exclusive to the college. I lied, and I played the Sunday League soccer anyway. So
That's awesome.
the fact about me.
That is actually a really good fact.
How'd you do?
We did okay. My team kind of sucked, and I was overweight, so obviously I wasn't that great. But I was on a team.
Hey, fuck yeah, man.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, well, that's my fact for me.
Hey, that was actually really
I'm
interesting.
Going to leave you guys.
Thank you,
Have fun
Bear.
with the cast. I love you both.
Aw.
Kisses.
We love you.
Bye.
What sports did you play, LeChance?
I rode. I rode. I was a rower. I rode in 8s and in 4s. And yeah, and then I also did that was like my main squeeze, but I also did soccer. Oh my god, that makes it so much hotter. Thank you, man. I also did I did much more of a spread of sports in middle school. And I did soccer and baseball and lacrosse. I tried for 1 season.
I wish I could have played lacrosse.
D. Schmidt, those are lies. Get out of here, you fool. T. Schmidt, an excellent person. But yeah, so that was my main thing. How about you?
Okay. I played 10 years of spring and fall ball baseball.
Holy shit.
My cousin played for the White Sox. So
Whoa.
Who lived on the same farm as me. So our whole family was like a baseball family.
Dude, that's awesome.
I quit baseball my sophomore year of high school, killed my parents. Absolutely broke their heart. And then I played football and ran track my last 2 years.
Wow.
And I played in a dad's only football league after that.
Dude, that is so sick. You've also reminded me. Oh wait, I have. No, I have it right. Broken Hearts is on the blue side. Okay. All right.
We love it. We love it.
We love it. We love an accidental win. I joined the track team for. Oh, hold on a second here. What do we got? No, nothing early on. Okay. I joined the track team for 1 semester. Oh, I also, I did do 1 season. I went to a, high school in the north, and I did.
Oh no, it is wrong.
Oh, it is wrong? Fuck me. God damn.
It is wrong. It is wrong.
All right. Sorry, everybody. I'll fix
You
it.
can't ask me. We have the same brain.
Yeah, it's Vega is truly the most patient person, and his kindness is so appreciated.
Someone reminded me the other day that when I get upset about this, if this was in my inner pickup basketball league, like no, I wouldn't. I would probably be like, yeah, it's fine. So that's how I approaching everything.
That's
Just with pure, hey, why would I be upset?
that's very smart. I once did just one of those like semesters at sea, and
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, it was fantastic. And basically what they told us, because we were going to be on a boat for such a long time, was, before you get mad at someone and start a fight, ask yourself if this is going to bother you in 5 years. And if it passes that criteria, go for it. And so
That's great advice. That is great
Totally.
advice.
Absolutely.
I don't think I told, because LBLCS, obviously it's a competitive environment. People want to win. People, obviously every team is trying to win, but talking to some people who were stressed out about playing and stuff like that a couple weeks ago, I was like, look, there's 100 teams in the league. 4 teams are gonna win. And the only difference between losing every single game in this season and winning every single game in this season is a Discord role. So you don't need to stress yourself over the game. Just have fun with your friends. I mean, obviously you want to win, but don't stress yourself out. It's for fun. We're all here for fun.
Absolutely. Wise words. And listen, if you lose, you're in good company. Just know that I've lost every single season that I've played in the LBLCS, and I've basically lost the majority of the games that I've played. Runic coming in here with a great trade onto Zelius. Okay, we're in this game, right? We're 3.5 minutes into this game. First of all, Happy Dream, I see you coming in game 2. So excited about that. This LeBlanc in the mid lane, you were saying these are all meta picks. LeBlanc having a big show up. Ooh, Zelius going in right here onto Runic. He's actually committing to this. The Ignite goes down. One more auto should do it in the first blood and the trade.
Gosh.
Look at that right there.
Fight here too.
Yeah, absolutely. The fights are not done. Jake and Neutral Jen. Look at that. Oh, the flash over the wall, but Jake's going to follow right there, and it does look like... Wait a second. Look at that. Was that another...
Trades everywhere.
Oh, my God. They can't help themselves, but die at the exact same time. Another engage right here. Swithy in a little bit of trouble. Does he have his flash? The auto attacks coming through, and Sports gets the kill. Omni, though, should just be able to auto this MF down right now. Let's see. Low with the CC. Oh, my God. Okay, remember when I said 3.5 minutes? There were no kills at that point. A minute later, 7 kills. Trades all over the map. Vega, break it down for us, baby. What on earth did we just see?
2 teams who are down to scrap, and I love it. We love to see, this is Broken Household's first game of the season, so seeing them come out, very aggressive. We're trading here in the top lane, but you love to see that. Early on, both teams feel like they have the advantage, and this is what I talked about in draft. This is the part that Cassante has to survive, right? This 1v1. And I want to point out, Zelius, no flash. opted for the teleport Ignite LeBlanc here. Wanted to be able to have that lane pressure and have the teleport. LeBlanc, one of the champions, does have a very, obviously a flash almost on W. So can abuse that a lot. But yeah, both teams down to scrap here in the early game. We do see MF has jumped out to a big CS lead off of that fight, though. I believe they were able to crash the wave as Ezreal and Seraphine were trying to roam up and help Amumu kill the Vi. So that may be big. We do see about a 400 gold lead that has opened up early in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. 400 gold at this point right now, we know both of these teams. That's not going to stop them. You might as well call it even. Love the double buffs on, what would you say is that? Shog?
Shog? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Some CC onto the Ezreal right there. Nice job with the Ezreal buffering that E. Gets himself out of there.
Trading now.
Yeah, just take a third of his health. Another fun fact here is that Zelius and Swithy, also previously known as Daisy, I believe, in Season 2, were on the same team.
Yeah. We said it in pregame. Two absolutely wonderful people.
Yes, indeed. Old hats here in the LBLCS. Where do you think the next burst of action is going to come from?
I feel like this top lane is starting to spill over. We'll see there are first buys here, but we do see Vi pathing bot right now, opting into that dragon early. I don't believe we'll see a contest. I believe we'll see a trade of objectives here. As we do see pressure on opposite sides of the map right now, I think both teams kind of just opting into that early switch, but you see constant aggression from this Gwen in the top lane.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And that truly has been, what we've been seeing. That seems to be the appropriate response here is dragon for grubs. You can always get one or the other later. The Ignite coming down. Runic! Wow! Zelius bringing the pain with this pick.
Yeah, and you may forget that's... Oh, we could see...
A little bit of trading back and forth. And E forward, Omni, getting those auto attacks in. Sign of a good ADC right there. Getting every free auto in they can.
Yeah, Vi proxies that wave actually from behind right there. They were looking at maybe diving if they could get them low, but great trading back from Omnia swiftly there, getting them too low to really consider that dive. But one thing I wanted to point out in the top lane is Cassandra's already TP'd here. There is no TP, so all of this chunking matters a lot and all in.
Oh my god, the ult, one more ticket lands, but Jimmy Elbows he's alive at the very least. Oh, Mumu is there.
Gonna be they do ward it out. They do ward it out.
Question is, will Jimmy Elbows run? Will he stick around? Does look like he's going to try and walk away.
So big for the Gwen there, and you love throwing down the gauntlet early, picking this Gwen and saying, we dare you to have an answer for it. And, we talked about CB Batman pregame, someone to watch in the series, and so far, pressure in this top lane.
Yeah, they've put power up there for sure. Zelly's just going to clear. Nice little ward. What's Gwen gonna buy here? Oh, hold on, we got a fight down here. That's gonna be the Vi ult onto Swithy. They decided that's the target. Sports is gonna walk up. They'll just back off. Actually, probably the Goobers are pretty happy about that. They get the Vi ult and nobody dies.
Yeah, they don't even have to spend the flash on Seraphine there. I think you feel really good about that trade. Only having to invest the heal. There is no Vi ult. No, that should feel a little bit more safety on the map for all the lanes now, knowing that Vi ult down initially is a decent cooldown. And right now, we'll see what they opt to do here. Low mana on the Ezreal here, and no heal in the lane means pressure could come out. We are reaching those level 6 breakpoints. If you get caught in the rel engage, you can get absolutely popped by that MF ult.
Yes, indeed. A big level lead for Sports here. Omni still working on that level 6.
Oh!
Jake comes around here. He goes in. That's going to be Oh, look at that. The Misfortune ult. But barely even scratching that Amumu. Swithy and Omni coming up as well. This is going to be a 3v3. Great Seraphine ult. Connects with 2 targets right there. They found the next one. 2 down. Zelly is just going to push Runic off. Buying time and space for Sports, who very bravely takes the time to throw a Q out there. All right, we're even in kills.
Yeah, look at the gold, though. That is actually massive. The farm lead on this Amumu, who has just been grinding away at these camps. While Vi makes that gank try to happen in the bot, tries to get in there, get that blue buff when they have a strong side bot, but oh my goodness.
This
damage.
I feel like we're going to see more and more of that right there. It seems like he didn't have that extra cooldown to take him down, but Runic
Ignite's
just
now up.
does he go for it? He does.
He's gotta go
Oh
for
my
it.
god, he goes for the Ignite, comes back, one turret shot, and Zelius gets a kill halfway down his lane.
Both teams, just every time someone makes a punch, there is a counter punch. You love to see it. High level League of Legends being played.
Yeah, baby, this is Executive
2v2
League.
at top.
Oh, here we go. Lots of teamwork. Jake showing up here as well. Both junglers mirroring each other. That first binding is going to miss right there. CB Batman going a little bit low. Jimmy Elbows gets the kill right there. Diving forward. Jake, though, thinks he can get one back. Let's see a flash away from Cassante.
Oh.
Now Zelius is up here, and Shaw cutting off the escape route. Wow. They brought all the resources up.
It's a party in the top lane right now, and you love that play because you need Cassante to get some of that gold, right? Cassante ends up getting a kill and assist. Got to resets that gold lead that Gwen had, built for herself in that top lane now. That's going to mean a ton to Cassante up there. It will mean some denied CS in the bot lane and a plate going over to Ezreal. More than likely, too, is that as we see on the map, gold value-wise, it's going to end up being dead even.
Yes, indeed. Grabbing those grubs is going to be nice, too. Smithy's just going to walk up here, toss some abilities in, see if he can steal one. Moomoo's walking back up here, too, but they're just not going to show up in time to actually stop this.
Yeah, I think Moomoo just going to nab those camps right now. Swiftly collected a little bit of the EXP and gold from the top lane there, just staying on top of things since no one was there to catch it, so might as well throw a Q in there if, they've already smited, see if you can snag a grub.
Yeah, you might as well. Vi coming back up here to the top lane. Oof. A lot of respect being given to CB Batman. They're just bringing everything they can to take him out.
Yeah, they need to not let this Gwen get out of control because a lot of what makes a comp around like MF Rel, things like that hard is if you have a champion in the side lane that is pulling resources away, right? When you can't set up on objectives because of split push. So I like early on pressuring as we see Zelius. Got the hands.
He really does. I mean, I've seen the man play League of Legends for 5 years. Just keeps getting better and better. He's a real student of the game. Always takes it very seriously while having a great attitude. We've got Dragon going on down to 900. Red team's going to get that one, but a massive ult. They actually interrupt the Misfortune ult. Sports caught between a rock and a hard place as Runic's going to come in from behind. Lots of low health bars on both sides, but it looks like Goobers Incorporated. Oh, they're going after the clone. Wait a second. Zelius gets out, but the rest of his team is cut down. What a collapse there for the Goobers.
Yeah, it's a lot of the reason people love Seraphine into MF. If they set up and engage and Seraphine's able to get that ult off, your own team almost betrays you. A flash in!
Yeah, Runic gets that one. He saw the opportunity and he leapt on it.
Yeah, beautiful play right there. And these teams, every fight is an absolute banger in this game right now as we do see 9-9. The gold not quite even right now. We do see Ezreal 4-1 in the bot lane right now. Extremely strong. And Corki, Runic, they're getting some much needed gold back. That mid lane's been not fun. We've all played against LeBlanc before. Not a very fun lane to play against, but now some much needed gold back in the pocket there.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's just look at gold for a second. Speaking of, who do we got top of the charts here right now? It looks like LeBlanc and Ezreal.
Yeah, those are the two power points right now.
Yes, indeed. Kind of, obviously if LeBlanc's able to get onto that Ezreal, gold lead's not going to matter. He's going to erase him. But as long as Ezreal plays pretty safely, just the damage he's able to rain down, it's horrific.
Yeah, absolutely. We see Trinity already finished on Ezreal there. We'll be stacking that tier up also. Very strong right now, and there's not a lot of champions yet with resistances enough to just eat Ezreal Qs on Trinity in this game. MF not quite on item yet. Runic finished up top for the Cassante, so it'll be a little while till Cassante's really, involved in these fights around the bot lane right now. We'll see how the lane goes here, because obviously there still is always the pressure when you don't have, things that you can get engaged on with that Rel MF. But right now, both flashes up. I imagine the bot lane feeling pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. Just that mid lane trade right there. Obviously the chains did not connect, but even with that, most of Runic's health bar disappearing. And, Broken Households seem to have a pretty solid grasp on the map, taking a couple of these neutral objectives right here. Brain is all over the place.
Public objectives.
Public objectives. They're public,
Yeah. The Public Zoning Commission put these objectives here for us to take all in.
Oh, speaking of zoning right there, Shog trying to zone him off of. Oh, look at that. Vi's going to go all the way under tower. Runic gets taken out, but look at this. Fights all over the place. Omni landing that last kill. 2 for 2 once again, trading in perfect parity across the map. But in the mid lane, the Rift Herald is here. They're probably going to get multiple charges off. That looked like it was very close to dying anyways.
I would say almost certainly, right? Oh, a little bit of scrapping here. The Runic's good top lane. That little shield. Also trade, but it's an ult invested now.
Yeah, CB Batman. Just
2
uses
towers
2 charges.
off that.
That's why. That's great. That is a huge play, bringing them closer in gold. But gold lead still on the side of the Goobers.
Yeah, we saw bot lane Swithy a little bit ahead of the play on the dive. Does get caught up and take a tower shot or two there, but they're still able to trade back. We'll see. They do see Rel on a ward here, so should be fine in the top lane, I believe, for CB Batman. Has the Ghost. Probably has the W up. Doesn't feel too bad about it. But yeah, now we'll see the opt-in. Both mid-tower town, a lot of times, can warp the way the map is played. Obviously, you don't have that safety in mid anymore, right? Rotations, pushing waves up there. Vision changes now that those towers aren't there. So we'll see how they play around this. We do have a dragon coming up in 1 minute. And this should be a point of contention from 2 teams who want to fight. Jake!
Just gets the scrying orb and walks away. Vi, you know, is such a simple idea for a champion, but all it means is if she's on the same screen as you, you could be picked. She can just ult you, and you're gonna get locked up.
Yeah, absolutely. I just thought of a great pun in this game, and I'm gonna save it.
I'm really excited. Truly.
Yeah, I almost said it, and I was like, no, it's not time. It's not time.
Drag's coming up in 30 seconds. How do we feel about the strength of these teams? Do you think anybody has, you know, sort of a clear advantage right now? Or is it just going to come down to execution like Zelius going for this assassination right here? Will Runic get locked up? Yes, he will. But will they get that kill? He's kiting back, but gets taken down. Zelius with the kill.
I was just going to make that exact point of, I think if you're on the side of Broken Household, you want to get a pick ahead of this dragon. You don't want to opt into the Seraphina Mumu, you know, with the gold lead right now. And there it is. They're able to get the pick in bot lane. That should dissuade the Goobers from wanting to go for this dragon right now. We'll be in pressure on the bot. Maybe a tower down here as they don't have anybody to answer currently.
Will
we're going to
he
try
steal it?
Snipe it?
Nah.
Doesn't look like it. Worth a shot.
Yeah. Throw it out there.
See if they can turn this into some top pressure. It looks like Kasante's trying to deny the steal here. Oh, a little bit of damage there, but Kasante, very tanky boy at this point in the game.
Really, a round of applause for Jimmy Elbows, just absolutely giving them the runaround up here in the top lane. They've been trying to kill him a couple of times now. Umumu's been in that top lane a couple of times. You know, the all-in from Gwen has come a couple of times, and Jimmy has done his job, which is survive. But he's been doing more than that. He's been thriving.
He's got the elbows out, you know, keeping him out of this lane.
Just throwing them bows.
Throwing them bows. I'm interested to see how these next couple minutes develop in the game right now, because there's not really an objective up right now that either one can contest. I don't think either team is really opting into a 20-minute Baron unless something catastrophic happens in the game.
2 gentlemen in bushes right next to each other.
Like 2 ships in the night.
Indeed. This is, I feel like Kasante is getting to a place. Wow, he's ulting him in. Of course, because Zelius is up here, he's going to go in for the kill. Let's see, Shaw.
We do have Gwen to try and cut the wave.
Yes, indeed. And he's done it. Let's see, can he survive the 3-man dive here? A teleport's coming through. It looks like they're calling for it to back off. Zelius taking a lot of damage. 5
this could be
up
bad.
here. Could be really bad, especially. Oh, that was a great flash, because if Jake connects there, someone's going down.
Yeah, that was very close. They do get the flash off the Vi there. But they do pull teleports, right? They get the teleport off Corki there. They get the ghost off of Gwen. I think you feel that. They don't invest a ton into that one flash. And they had pushing waves. They're fine with just walking up there and making that play. More time for Kasante. Gets a second item now. Does invest the teleport to come back top lane. We'll see if that ends up developing into anything. But I think I like the proactivity of both teams.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're not afraid to make things happen. They're not afraid to throw resources around. And, you know, those are the marks of confident teams, right? You've got resources, you're going to use them in creative ways, and we have seen more than one time they're bringing multiple people up for ganks, rotations, those collapses on dragons, so every objective is an opportunity to take it, but, you know, also maybe you get wiped.
Yeah, two very good teams. I think a mark of when you watch really good teams is, are they doing things together? Are they committing to stuff together, right? Because even if you're doing the wrong thing, all is 5. A lot of times you can make plays as that, right? If an enemy team isn't ready to just have 5 people in a place, have 5 people set up on a dive, a lot of times you can catch people asleep, and both of these teams have been totally willing to full commit all resources to fights.
Mm-hmm.
Speak of it.
Shog walking up here. Jimmy Elbow's just fearless.
Absolutely fearless. The chat is
The chat's a wild one. I've been mostly looking at the game, but it is
wild. It is wild. Bear is deep in his bag tonight.
That is true. His bag of tricks.
But
Oh my god. This is the Vi LeBlanc combo that you'd be most afraid of. All the lockup in the world. Lots of single target damage.
are they gonna look to punish this at all? There are hex gates here. No, it doesn't look like they're gonna be able to. That's, you know, we talked about it. Mid jungle, Vi LeBlanc, they're able to make plays, you know, around a dash in.
Yes, indeed. The 2v1 bringing more resources to face the feared CB Batman, and they will be rewarded for that move. Zelius just stopping his movement for a second, saying hi. He knows he's got the mobility.
Yeah. So far right now, I will say the gold lead incredibly close, but Broken Household looks to be the team being proactive. I love how often they are using this Vi LeBlanc combo. Anytime they have ults up, they look to make a play together. They're looking to get picks ahead of these objectives, right? When Corki has space like that, it's less time he's on the map pushing the wave out, denying his scaling. That means more time for them to stack dragons in this game. We do have another one up in 45 seconds. And right now, the gold is close, but I would have to say that I'm leading Broken Household in relative strength right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because of some of the map plays like this. No teleports on the side of Goobers here. So they're going to have to go 5 strong into this. Oh, they're looking.
Shog's going to get bandaged on. Just going to clear out some of this vision right here. We've got Dragon in 20 seconds. Okay, 1v1
gotta
up
be
here.
careful.
Oh my god.
That is a strong LeBlanc.
Yes, it is. Zelius has just been accruing power over time this entire game, and lots of resources have been being put into keeping Gwen down. She's been farming really well, but she's been seriously stopped from getting kills.
They're opting not to go for the dragon. Are they going to go towards Baron
I
now
love
and try
this.
and trade?
Do it, baby. Make the play. Absolutely. Let's see, though, because I do think they've caught wise to it. Shog is going to walk up. They're going to turn on the Shog teleports coming in from both teams. This is going to be Cassante. Oh, the Misfortune ult coming through as well. Ezreal ult whiffs. Doesn't quite connect with anybody. We might just get the disengage here.
This might be a genius play.
Truly.
Because
Oh, Zelius going in. A little bit of damage. Vi's going to dive into the backline right there. Jake's going to go forward, ult the entire team, but he's going to die for his efforts, and they almost get Vi in return. Jimmy Elbows walking up forward. There's the ult. He gets the kill, too. Diving now onto Omni, who's E'd backwards. Actually, a shutdown. Going to Corki. They found an opportunity, potentially. This is Gwen, and she is furious about how this game has been playing out. Can she get in? Oh, my God, the return. Oh, so much damage coming through. Omni E'ing over. It's just the Ezreal. Hold on, 2v1. Can he do it? This is Zelius in sports right here. The flash forward and the Q. He was feeling fancy. What an insane fight.
these teams, I mean, Jake really called State Farm on that one, being able to go in, get the Amumu ult onto 4 people. As that engage came in from Cassante, a team able to burst down the 5 at the fight afterwards. Absolutely insane. Just punch for punch. Across the game. Do you like that? I saved that one.
That was really good. That was really good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Classic Jake from State Farm reference. So, Dragon's still up.
Yeah, we could see this fight start all over again.
Now, some shutdowns were picked up. 2k gold lead for Broken Household right now. They're going to clear a little bit of jungle. Yeah, I don't know.
Seraphine ult back. Seraphine ult back. That's a big cooldown. Vile is going to be back to Amumu ult is close. Those are 2 huge cooldowns. It looks like Goobers is not opting to walk towards it.
Sure.
They gonna return to try and get the Baron pressure again.
That play really was great. And
I love that call.
honestly, in a weird way, if Omni had flashed forward a little bit sooner, maybe that Q would have landed on Zelius. I don't know. He's got fast fingers, but there was an opportunity.
Ezreal hurts. He's so close to Muramana, not needing a lot more stacks to have it. They do get a good setup here to get that turret, get that gold onto the Gwen, and now 1,000 gold split across all the members together. Oh,
Look at
they're
this
gonna catch
crowd.
fire!
Jimmy Elbows is the target of it, but he is one tanky man. Can they kill him in time before the rest of his team shows up? He's going to ult himself and actually get to safety. Shog's getting to the back line as well. Jake doing everything he can, but he'll fall. And actually, they do get Cassante and Shog. Hold on, 2-1 right now. Oh, 3 for 1. Zelius maybe the next target, but they can't lock him down. Too slippery. Teleport coming through. That's going to be Gwen going down there. They're not going to do Baron. They're going to rotate down. They want lane control. They want objectives or towers.
I think it's the right call. You have no tank. You're in a game. You still have MF alive. You have LeBlanc alive. It is very dangerous to be in that pit. Take the gold you can get safely here, right? That's got to be bot tier 2. You just want to fight. Your Gwen in that fight looked incredibly strong. 700 gold in the pocket for a tier 2 solo.
Oh, okay. Actually, even without chains connecting, so much damage.
Yeah, Zelius very strong right now. 3 items on the LeBlanc. 10 stacks on the Dark Seal now. But Ezreal has completed Muramana. That is a 3-item Ezreal. He hurts, and we saw in that last fight, Cassante doesn't really have a ton of armor yet, right? He kind of can play the fight out a little bit against the Gwen, but when Corki and Ezreal are just pouring damage into him, he does take damage. He can be killed.
Yeah.
He is mortal.
He is mortal, and don't forget it.
Were you thinking about forgetting it? Because don't.
It'd be a mistake. Lots of people around here, targets to be ulted. And what do we have up? All ults are up. Rel's ult close to being up right here on the side of Broken Household, and they're sitting on Baron. They might want to
no
pull
flash
the
on
trigger.
either ADC. Gwen also very close to death cap, which will be a huge power spike for this Gwen. She already in fights. We see the oh Jake.
He's going to be the target right here. They're main engaged with. He's going to come up as well. Ezreal ult's going to hit 2 targets. That's going to be Seraphine ult hitting 2 targets as well. Hold on a second. Trollgen in a little bit of trouble. Runic, though, a W over the wall. And Jake being gone is a massive problem because he is a huge point of engage. He's got so much lockdown. And now, Broken Household, they're going to turn to it. Just, God. You blink and they're gone. Zelius zoning out the rest of the team. Gwen saying, fine, I'm just going to split bot. We're going to have Corki do what they can. But, Zelius going in for this kill onto Omni. The flash over the wall. Runic actually may have been tricked and trapped here. Jimmy Elbows gets the kill.
I think Omni he wins that trade onto the LeBlanc, forces her off, and they got to be careful here. This Gwen is strong. If Ezreal buys time at all here, they could be bad.
He's rooted. He saves his E for the appropriate moment. Dude, Omni maybe thinking about throwing a Q out there? No, obviously, he's got to keep running away. Jimmy Elbows on the pursuit.
That is an inhib. They have to get stuff off this Baron. That is an inhib bot to Gwen. That will be a lot of gold in her pocket there. And, yeah, I mean, they do get flash off Ezreal there. I think that is huge. They also get the flash off Seraphine during that fight. There's a lot of cooldowns gone. It's a minute and a half till the dragon. They will have Baron for that dragon. They should be able to shove this bot wave out relatively easy, but have to be careful now of that. Gwen's pressure does have the death cap completed now. Will be a huge threat in these fights, and is level 16.
Swithy right on the other side of the wall. Shog seeing them, tossing out some CC. Let's see, this could be the fight that decides it. We've got Soul up. 50
so
seconds.
dangerous here.
Teleport coming through. Vi's being pushed off.
Mid prio heavily on the side of Broken Household right now.
Absolutely. Baron Ways. Vi just has to sit there and power these minions. It's going to take a little bit more time for them to clear it. Let's see. There's so many opportunities for Broken Household to pull a trigger. Goobers have to be so precious with their backline. Okay, Zelius is going to deal so much damage. Almost taking a movement completely out of the fight. That's going to be Shong ulting over the wall. Ginny Elbow showing up full health into the backline. Jake going forward. There's the Misfortune ult, and just Omni now being locked up by the Cassante. The two backline doing what they can to take down. Sorry, it was the Vi back there who gets taken out. 2 for 1. Oh, I don't know if they can stop this dragon now. They've got a good amount of poke, but you know, if the Zelius gets on them, they are in a serious amount of trouble. But Batman's gonna pull the same play.
Yeah, I mean, I think Batman's making the right play here. Problem is, anytime you walk into places like this, the LeBlanc. LeBlanc loves these situations. That is gonna be the soul going over. I think this is a great example of Broken Household forcing Goobers to play their game, right? We talked about it. They want side lane. They want Gwen to be able to pressure stuff, but that only works if Broken Household's not able to stack objectives, right? And in this game, Broken Household has been decisive around dragons. Now they have the soul. You definitely can't ignore the next dragon.
No, you really can't. It's Elder. It's the big mama dragon. But you know, Gold being so close, even after you know, all of these successively won fights. You know, the fact that they've got soul, it's impressive that Goobers is this close with the map being what it is. Ellie's going for a potential kill? Seems like Gwen feels a little
wise
bit
to it
tanky
this
right
time.
now. Yeah, a little wise to it.
A little bit wiser to it this time. She's seen this play happen before. I do like this. They are pressuring around this top side. See what comes of it there.
Never mind, my bad. Whoa, wait, hold on, what the fuck?
That is
Gwen.
Gwen Deathcap. If you get caught in that 4-stack snip, she will delete you.
Okay, so obviously there's a problem, and this is CB Batman earning all of the attention that they got all through the entire start of this game. Multiple ganks onto them.
Oh, hold on. But Amumu's here. I don't think they can go for this.
Question is, okay, now they know. Now all parties know about
Gwen
each
still
other.
has ult. It is hard to make a play onto Gwen, I think.
Gonna ult onto them. Rel's coming in too. They're dropping all the CC. Gwen survived for now. Will they be able to kill her? Yes, they will. One more auto from Sports right there. Jake's gonna go down too. Swithy catches two of them.
No.
Not enough backup. Omni forced to back off here, and understandably so. Swithy gonna be able to get out of here? I don't think so. No, Cassante ults them just to make sure too.
I think once you see the full engage onto the Gwen, you gotta just let that play go. And I know the thought process, which is, oh, if I could just get her one snip in this fight. You know, she might delete 2 people immediately, but great layering of CC between Rill and Vi there to make sure Gwen never got the chance to use anything. Yeah, this game, it feels like it's punch for punch constantly.
Yes, it does. And you know, speaking of punches and counter punches, I think this mid tower is going to go down. Inhib probably going to be fine, but that's going to be the first Inhib tower that Goobers have lost so far.
Yeah, and quietly, Sports 7-3-7 on this MF. Yeah, we haven't talked a lot about the MF in this game, but has quietly been collecting gold and kills in these fights. Is very strong. Saw some of the damage in the last fight, 1 auto onto that Gwen, what it can do. And one thing is, like, even though Gwen is really fed, or has a lot of gold, right? Gwen has a ton of gold from farm and towers. She is still just a little doll girl. You know, she can't tank a lot of shots from a, you know, old flintlock pistol.
Yes. Is it just a normal flintlock pistol? Is there any sort of magical quality to it, or what's the deal there?
You know, I don't know, actually. All I know is that Misfortune has the most normal name, I think, in the game. Her name is Sarah.
Oh, interesting. I didn't
Sarah
even
Fortune.
know that she had a first name. This is the pick of picks right here. Just all the Oh, wait, hold on a second, Gwen! Will die.
That's what I was saying. You have to be so careful around Gwen. She gets 1 4-stack snip off. She can absolutely remove your health bar, but good time there. They had everybody in the area. And good time just ulting into the Vi there. Cassante just bringing her right into the team.
Yeah, that was a smart movement right there. Swithy
lives,
dies. Holy shit. Zelius, right on the razor's edge right there. Such a terrifying LeBlanc.
Do you think LeBlanc makes it to game 2?
I don't know.
Maybe if you have an answer. Maybe if you have like an answer.
I think you could have an answer. I think you could also say, like, hey, we're ready for it this time. Teleport coming through Runic.
Oh
my
my
god.
God.
Just getting taken out by Zelius. Look what's happening here in the Baron pit. Baron goes down. Just broken household. Getting it again. And now we're starting to see the gold lead pull away.
It's about to be broken base in this game as they are moving down mid with this Baron on what could be the victory march. It is 30 seconds on jungle mid here, and they are strong. Vi ult up, MF ult up. They have all the tools they need.
Yes, indeed. Calling in the teleport. Empowered minions marching down. It's going to be 3 versus 5 for a couple of seconds here. That's going to be the whole combo that we talked about. Misfortune and Rel. Batman gets taken down. That's a full-bodied ace, and Broken Household takes game 1.
Yep. There you have it. Game 1 to Broken Household. A back-and-forth game, punch for punch for Broken Household. Kept their mind on the objectives. It shows there they get the soul, they get the Baron. Close out that game 1. Their first win of the season.
Their first win of the season. Their first game of the season. What a way to start it off. They've got to be happy about that. And, I mean, you ask some questions about what gets to game 2. I don't know. That Zelius did top the damage charts. And, yeah, I mean, you might just need to give them... You might need to give Zelius the CB Batman treatment, you know? Just throw everything in the kitchen sink at him. Especially if he's on something like this.
I agree.
Dos Peso saying, LB is a permaban for the rest of the LBLCS. That LB specifically. Well, you know, at least he got one good game in.
That's true.
I remember watching live the game. I can't remember all the details. I just remember that I was told that Faker was unbeatable on his LeBlanc. And I remember a team leaving it up. He picks it. They counterpick with the Morg.
Game 5 of MSI Finals against... Can't think of the name of the team. But they picked Morgana into it. They picked Morgana mid into it.
Mm-hmm.
I remember it vividly.
It was a trap.
I wept. I was a big LeBlanc fan at the time. Big Faker LeBlanc fan.
Bear just messaged me, your mom. Thank you, Bear.
He got you.
Appreciate
He got you good.
He did. He absolutely did. Beautiful. I understand we're gonna have some subs on the side of Broken Household. I mean, you think about this game, it's hard to... The chubby Mexican kid strikes again. It's hard to say, you know, team-wise, play-wise, I felt like Goobers didn't really do anything wrong. Like, there were no real glaring mistakes.
Yeah, I think it's just Broken Household was very good at abusing the LeBlanc plus Vi combo.
Invite me now.
Yeah, make a ARAM and invite Sports to it.
Oh, am I setting this up?
No, I'm just kidding.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Sports, I don't fully understand what you're saying, but I appreciate you.
What are you saying to us, Sports?
I believe I am friends with you if you're messaging me. Sports, if you can hear this, you guys set up the game with the code and shoot me invite after. Beautiful. We're all above board here at the low budget LCS. Oh, did you win money, Vega?
I did win money. Whenever it gets paid out.
Beautiful. Broken Household winning that first game. There you go,
Holy
folks.
moly, I have 9K. I just
Dude.
went from 3K to 9K.
Is this the richest you've ever been?
It's up there. I don't think I've ever been over 10K. Because, I don't want to be, attached to material things too much,
Wow. It's very monastic of you. That's very enlightened of you.
That's my excuse for whenever I lose a bunch of money.
I like that.
You know, I like to be down here with the people.
Of course.
You know, the 9-to-5ers of the LBLCS chat.
Exactly. Just shelling out schmeckles.
Yeah, I'm just a regular guy. Just like everyone else.
Oh yes, Vader used to. Okay, we have a couple of things to resolve while they get everything set up.
I'm ready.
We have. First of all, I'm just gonna go backwards. Pickle Hater 77 said I came here for Daniel Jones and I do not see him. Where is he? Pickle Hater, totally understand. Daniel Jones, a telegram came in over the wire, and unfortunately his whaling ship was about to leave port. And well, you know, it was either he get on that ship or he doesn't have work for 11 months. So
He will be missed.
He will be missed. We saw him trudging away, holding his harpoon. And where is Joe Flacco? Oh, Joe Flacco. Truly a tragedy. A telegram came in over the wire. And unfortunately, he needed to be shipped out to the coal mines in Canada. New coal mines they found. They needed workers. They needed Joe, specifically Chuck Spadina.
That's my alias. If I ever had to give a fake name.
You give Chuck Spadania?
Yeah.
That's really good. Not the coal
good
mines.
Sometimes Rod Kimball.
Oh, that's really good. That's.
I feel like when I have my mustache, I could definitely pull a Rod.
Oh yeah, a big mustache name.
From Alberta. Also from Alberta. Yeah, it's very important that also I was born in Alberta, Canada.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What
I was
happened?
born in Alberta.
Charles Barkley's a real person, right?
Yeah, all of those are real people except for Chuck Spadina.
Joe Flacco's a football guy?
Yeah, he's a quarterback. Used to be for the Ravens.
Okay. All right.
For the Daniel Jones, I'll give you a little backstory. I believe it was Pickle. Playing fantasy football for the first time. For people who don't know, Daniel Jones is quarterback of the New York Giants. He's not very good. I mean, he's better than a normal person. He's better than any of us, but by NFL standards, not very good. And Pickle, I believe, was duped into drafting Daniel Jones first overall in their draft. Just a very mean thing to do to somebody.
That's
who
incredible.
doesn't play fantasy sports. But it is funny also. It is simultaneously very funny.
How many people do you have in your fantasy football?
I'm not in this league.
Okay. This is
I think it's like a high alert league. But I have seen screenshots of it happening and the messages that followed it happening. Very funny. Very funny.
Some
real jokesters.
What baseball team do you support?
The Braves. I'm a Braves fan.
Okay.
Because North Carolina doesn't have a professional baseball team. So Georgia's only 5 hours away. So usually Atlanta Braves is our professional team.
I love it. For some reason, I can't invite you. I don't know why.
Oh, I think I know. Hold on.
I just.
What the heck? What the heck? I mean, I watch it off this. I can spectate just once you're in. It's fine. I don't need to be in the lobby.
It's whatevs. I learned about baseball this year. I was taught.
Who are you rooting for?
I am rooting for the Mets. I'm a Mets.
No way.
I'm a Mets fan.
You know where I am, right?
I do know where you are, dude.
I'm in Queens. Everyone here is Mets fans.
Dude, I went to a Mets game earlier this year.
What?
Yes, dude.
Okay, at some point.
You want to maybe go to a Mets game?
Should go to a Mets game.
All right.
Because my girlfriend's family, all their friends, they're huge Mets fans. They love the Mets, which is great because the Braves and the Mets are in the same division. You know, so I get to be that guy who's like, oh yeah.
Oh.
I root for a team that is constantly.
Aren't you guys?
I think we're tied. Our records are really close right now.
Yeah. I think I'm supposed to be rooting against you. I'm
Yeah,
also
Mets fans hate the Braves.
sure. Yeah, I haven't really gotten to those. I'm not really adept at sort of the hatred part of fandoms, but I'm really excited to be a Mets fan because it's sort of narrative edging at this point,
Yeah.
where like
Yeah, it really is.
eventually they will win something and it'll be incredibly awesome.
I know that feeling as a North Carolina sports fan of the Panthers and Hornets. Actually, maybe it's worse. We may never win anything, but I've talked about this before. When you root for a team that's not very good for a long time, whenever you go through the experience of that one season where you like go on a run or something like that, it is such a memory of like, remember, I mean, I think about it all the time. Like 2015 Panthers, we went 16-1. We lost in the Super Bowl, but I still remember what it was like rooting for that team. Like, oh man, how fun was that year? You know, when we were doing so well. And you know, we suck now, but it's almost, in my opinion, better. Also, it's just, I'm just gonna say this: if you're dating out there, and there's a person who you are thinking about dating and they are a fan of a really terrible team, that is a green flag. That is commitment. If they are in it, you know, they're not result-based analysis, you know?
I like that. So I saw you respond to the Swithy in there. They want to know how they win. Obviously, dragons, of course. Are there any other tips that we can give Swithy to win this game? To give us a game 3?
Swithy's got to go in there and he's got to play Mo Bamba. In my opinion, when you lose a game, you need to play Mo Bamba to your team. So far that I've seen, it's 100% win rate.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's really actionable advice.
Yep, there you go.
Okay, perfect. Wait, no. Have I done this totally wrong? I did this totally wrong.
Okay. To answer Les Force's question, which is, what are Vegas' thoughts on fans whose favorite teams are Yankees, Lakers, Cowboys, and Alabama football? If they are those 4 teams, I think there's lots of free therapy resources out there. There's lots of, things like there is help for you. You can get help. But no, I mean, like, I would never root for whoever you want to. Like, I don't care. But I will say you are denying yourself a little bit of that feeling of rooting for a bad team that finally becomes good.
That's a really that is like a really thrilling thing to have happen.
I was a CLG fan my whole life. We were terrible, and I was at Madison Square Garden when we beat TSM in finals.
Oh,
to win our first for Doublelift to get his first title, and that feeling of like, man, we went through so many years of being bad, and to finally like be at the top of the mountain is like, oh man, you don't trade that feeling for anything.
Right.
Versus like, if I was just like jumped on the bandwagon of a winning team, and it's like, well, winning is great, we're winning, but it's like you don't have that build up, all that like emotion let out.
Yeah, it's the journey. That's what it's all about. We do need to. Oh my God. Yeah. Sorry, Vader. Vader, your caster compliment. What do I have in my back pocket for you? Honestly, I saw the. Okay, let me make sure I'm right about this, but I believe you made a graphic yesterday. And I was having a very busy day yesterday, and I was just looking through the Discord, and I was like, oh shit, this graphic fucking slaps. And I saw that you made it, and I was like, damn, Vader's on his shit again. He's making cool things. I'm now trying to scroll through and make sure I'm right about that, but I'm pretty sure that was you.
Vader has been making some pretty cool stuff. Big shout outs there. It's just really nice seeing community people like be bought in and doing stuff like that, because there's so many talented people in this community.
Okay, I have confirmed this. Yes. Oh, and he said, still new to this graphics thing. How's it looking? It's looking great, dude. You should continue to follow your creative instincts. Also, I have it on good authority. Vader can do a backflip. Just a full backflip.
Really?
Just standing on the ground, full backflip. And yeah. And Vader, you can attest to that. I'm sure.
Lost in the moment. Unfortunately, so is
That is hard. That is really hard to do.
Who am I fighting? Gold? Can I have a little more?
But she's not worth.
Maybe a little more info. For sure. Good. All right, good.
Beautiful. Draft is starting.
Draft is starting. Very briefly, I would use the spoon. Oh, a person with the other tool. A spoon.
In a fight, would you use a pair of salad tongs or a wooden spoon? I think I would take salad tong.
That's fair. That's fair.
Maybe I'm thinking here.
If I was really cool, I would pick salad tongs, and what I would do is I would just click it twice and be like, "Let's go," and then I'd drop the salad tongs.
That's so good.
And then I'd fight them with my fists. And maybe lose. I don't know who I'm fighting.
Yeah, that's actually the important question here.
Salad tongs the right answer. Hold on a second. I think there's a lot of value in wood. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Draft is happening. Jesus Christ. Draft is happening. Things are different, but the LeBlanc is not banned, but also Zelius isn't playing. Happy Dream is playing. What's up, Happy Dream? You got this, baby. But also I kind of hope that you lose so that we get a game 3, but I love you. So,
Beautiful.
Take that for what you will. We got some shit here. We got the Corky being run back. We got a lot of damage on the side of Goobers.
Yeah, the other side very much Smolder locked in. I like Ivern with Smolder. Somebody who can keep that Smolder alive and fight if you're trying to dive and kill them. A big departure from game 1 outside of the Corky.
Yeah.
Very different comps. Nessa is currently 1-0 broken household. But yeah, right now I am curious to see. We do see the LeBlanc ban come out in the second phase here. Leona ban. We'll see what they choose to pair things with. Let's see the Braum getting removed there. Very much like that. Yeah. After game 1, I'm very curious if game 2 settles down or gets even bloodier.
Me too. I hope that it gets bloodier, but only because there were 50 kills last game, so I don't know what bloodier looks like.
Yeah, that is fair. What does a bloodier game than last game look like?
Man, they were so aggressive. The dueling was on point. I feel like everyone just was very centered on both sides, and it was just two good teams smashing against each other.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the Kai spec here. It does mean Smolder more than likely going mid into the Corky, I would assume there. Nautilus, Kaisa, very strong lane. Some people call it Kaisa not.
Oh, for the guy.
You like that?
That was good.
Yeah.
That was really
Kaisa
good.
not. Yeah, it's a good one there.
Teams are locked in.
Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
I know AD carries are good.
Yeah, we've got a couple.
One of these is going somewhere special. As there are 3.
I almost spit water out of my mouth. One of these is going somewhere special. What the?
Okay. Brand support maybe? Zach somewhere.
Okay, here's my theory.
Going places. Yeah.
Is Brand Jungle still a thing?
Yeah, I definitely think it's still playable.
Okay. I think it's
More
Zach.
support, maybe?
Oh, wait, no. No, I think it's Zach's support. That's going to be my guess.
We have seen Varus top played multiple times.
Oh, fuck.
In LCK.
Okay.
We'll find out.
This is really interesting. And for people who bet before the positions have been picked, well, I hope that things turn out the way you want them to. I would not have expected the back half of the draft to go like this.
No, especially interesting the first half of the draft. I thought we had a pretty good read on what was going where.
Yeah.
Broken Household Comp, I believe I have a good read on. I believe Ivern will go jungle.
Yeah.
Smolder mid, Valve top. The question is, where the Varus goes, I think is the question. You technically could flex a lot of these picks into a lot of different places. But we'll have to see in game as we are in client now. So we'll see who gets locked in where.
Yeah.
And then we'll know.
Alpha Landon, you are a goofy goober, and they are happy to have you. Fair support pick. Gold, I'm snatching your balls with the tongs before you can smack me with the spoon. I could spend a full hour talking about this hypothetical. I think
me
it's
too.
been stronger.
I in my head immediately what I thought was breaking the tongs in half
Dude,
and having like two.
that's creative problem
Thanks.
solving.
Video games have made me. You gotta think. Critical thinking. Could I just grab two? I think I could probably break tongs with my hands.
It all depends on like what kind of tongs we're looking at, But also, none of these things like are weapons. Do I have to use it as a weapon? Tongs are metal, but they're not welded together.
It is Varus top.
It is Varus.
I had
top.
a feeling it's Varus top. We have seen this in LCK.
I got it right. This brand jungle.
No, golden tongs are metal, but the little hinge that they're attached with is not very strong.
Yeah. You rip that thing out.
I'm fairly confident that like a cheap pair of tongs I could break.
Yeah.
I'm actually very confident. I may make a video of me breaking a $7 pair of tongs off Amazon.
Oh, please do. That's great. Yeah, listen. If if you've got some tongs laying around, take them out.
I think I have a pair. I have two pair because my girlfriend is a vegetarian and I am not. So we have two pairs of tongs. I use a specific pair for meat.
That is very nice.
Yeah, because I'm thoughtful like that.
Damn straight. You heard it here first.
Yeah, guys, separate your meat tongs from your other tongs. I don't even think she used the tongs. I'm pretty sure both of them could be meat tongs. But yeah.
All right.
I'm bringing you tongs, and you will. Golden has like some solid, like stainless steel tongs that are welded together.
Yeah, to be fair, Gold, I'm not sure. 5 years graphic design. I'm about to make some if you're getting humbled by South. I love it when people use their special talents for extremely petty and random shit.
What kind of tongs are we talking here? If we're talking the tongs in my kitchen, I'm breaking those tongs. They're not a nice pair. They're a cheap Amazon pair.
Yeah, Gold. Listen, if you're gonna put out a hypothetical, you gotta lay down some rules.
You gotta give me some rules here, yeah, because I gotta know. This stuff beforehand. If you were like, by the way, the tongs are extremely durable. Yeah. Then I'm thinking, nah, tongs still probably better than spoon. I just don't know when you'd take the spoon.
So my thought with the spoon is that it's just like, is the hypothetical that I have to like hit a finishing blow with this item? Because neither of these are gonna like stab particularly well.
You're not really getting stabbed with tongs.
No, you're not dealing slicing or piercing or slashing or piercing damage. You're dealing bludgeoning damage at best.
I really appreciate the D&D in you. So what kind of damage are you? Oh, I'll tell you about a really funny dream I had.
Please.
So it was right around the time House of Dragon was coming out and NCAA football came out. And I have this habit of like, if I'm like in between asleep and awake and my girlfriend comes in and starts talking to me, I'll just say stuff. And I, for some reason, was combining NCAA football and House of the Dragon. And she likes to egg me on to get, me to say crazy stuff so she can tell our friends what I said. But essentially, I went on like a rant, small rant about how I really needed to marry off one of my children to a rival house so that I could have their running backs.
Vega, can I just
Because we
say?
needed them.
Can I just say that I've been seeing you play a bunch of Crusader Kings 3?
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
and that's 100%. Have you played it before?
Yeah, oh yeah. But now I've been playing the Game of Thrones mod a lot.
Oh yes, I saw the dragon update.
Yeah, the dragon
just came
mod.
out.
I'm all over it.
Dude.
The other day, I was talking to Buttermilk and I was like, I don't have time to help you guys with all this stuff. And someone was like, yeah, because you played 10 hours of Crusader Kings today.
It's like, okay, yes, you're
you're right, but that's why I don't have any time.
So have you gotten a dragon yet?
Yeah, okay, so I have a dragon. 3 of my kids, well, 2 of my kids have dragons now. One of them died because they flew into a storm. The dragon is alive, and the dragon is now with Arya Stark.
What?
And I don't know why. Also, dude, so much crazy stuff has happened in my game. But yes, I do still have my dragon.
That's sick as hell.
It's so fun. I get sucked into that game.
I got surprisingly sucked into. I feel so. I've finally, these Paradox games. They're
so good.
They're so good, and sort of the meme is like, oh, you just passed 100 hours, you just passed 1,000 hours, like you finished the tutorial, like. Unironically, I did just recently pass 100 hours, and I do kind of feel like I understand it just a little bit better. I'm sure there's a bunch I don't understand, but goddamn, they're so good. I'm playing as the Kingdom of Bohemia right now.
Ooh.
And yeah, it's a whole clusterfuck. Crusades and everything.
Yeah, you get sucked in, and I like it a lot because some days I work from home, and it's very easy for me to just be in a meeting talking and just be clicking around, looking at the map and reading histories in Crusader Kings while I'm on a meeting.
Vega only speaks to GOT. Yeah, I mean it's a good
sure.
mod.
I have played I've probably played like 60 hours of regular Crusader Kings. But yeah, dragons are straight up cheat code in that game.
I'm excited for the new... Okay, we have an invade right here. Shaw going to go through. That's going to be the Q. Landing onto Runic. He's going to walk away because he can.
Should be okay. The Varus top. This is the question.
Yeah, Varus against old Jimmy Elbows. CB, Batman, and Jimmy Elbows, name me a more iconic duo. I'll wait.
Here's how I feel about them.
Yeah.
Obviously, you play Varus top, it harasses so much, right? Range top laners, we've all played against Vayne top before. You just kind of get beat up all lane. Malphite does have a little bit of poke, can do a little bit with the skew, to take Comet in this game. The big thing this game will be post 6, right? Because Varus, if he loses that flash, Malphite has the perfect setup for going in on that. Ooh. Take a little peek there.
Yeah. Everyone just calm down. Don't worry about it. There we go. Never mind. Q comes in, lands on the Swifty here. Yeah, Zach's going to pull him back. Just trading autos. At level 1, you only have so many abilities. Something can go horribly wrong, but usually, as long as you walk away, you'll be okay.
Yeah.
But level 2, totally different. Double the ability! Shog pulls him right out of the air. Incredible. Fantastic move from Shog.
Beautiful play right there to deny that. Jin Zach, very strong 2v2. This lane can bully you ad nauseum. I expect early to priority lanes on the side of Goobers here. Obviously, Varus is going to push in this Malphite early. Oh, nice hook here.
Shog just not missing with these Qs. Swifty is going to pull him in. We got a lot of damaged Ignite coming down. Omni walking up. He obviously wants that early kill, but he is not going to get it yet.
Yeah, and that is the danger. You hook in. There are a lot of tools to keep you there under that Jin damage. And obviously, Zach has a lot of built-in sustain, right? If he picks up his blobs, if he's able to heal himself There's a lot of innate sustain there, and they do have the Smolder mid. Smolder mid does want to scale, does want to get to those, stacks. So we might see an early gank in the top lane here.
I think we will. Ivern coming around. Batman knows he's in a little bit of trouble, starting to try and kite his way out of this mess, but a flash forward, and they are just gonna... sorry, what? Okay.
Oh.
Swithy down here in the bot lane. Sports forced to use that cleanse right there. Auto attacks would be able to take him down. He's going to look to just proc that passive. One for one
Cross map
across the
trading.
map. Yeah.
Yeah, cross map trading here. Will be a denial of CS to the Kai'Sa here, so I think dangerous a little bit in the mid here, but I think by the end of this, we should see a net positive here. Outside of the first blood gold, I do believe it's a net positive on the side of Goobers. Just because, Vars had pushed that wave in, deny that. But on the bottom side of the map, it is a lot of denied farm on that Kai'Sa. Doesn't quite get the interrupt there, close, but, can't obviously hook in. Very dangerous if they cancel and just fight you. But yeah, we'll see what ends up happening here on the other side. Vars did not burn the flash there smartly. Knew they were dead there, but a little bit of assist gold can mean a lot for Malphite. Right now, this early levels, you're not as punished, right? You're able to get the Varus' barrier out. He has to be a little bit safer now.
That's a nice thing. Runix obviously gave us a great game on this Corki already. Knows how to play the champ. That's just the nice thing about it. You poke a little bit, you run away. Easy as pie.
Absolutely. And we see you trading here in the mid lane. CS dead even. Kai'Sa was able to get off a little bit of a recall there in between to make sure those items are a little bit more evened up in the bot lane. There's not really a discrepancy there. As Vars continues just to push and poke, but Malphite has edged out a little bit of a CS lead thanks to that early gank.
What kind of Malphite do you think we're going to see? Is this going to be a full AP Malphite?
I think probably we're going to see tank Malphite in this game, just off of what they have in their comp with the Kai'Sa Smolder. I don't think Malphite needs to build damage to kill the champions on the other team. It's a lot of squishies. There's really only one frontline tank champion there. I think that tank Malphite still does a decent amount of damage in this game. We might see a brawl here.
Yes, indeed. They're going to secure that dragon right here. The brawl is indeed going to break out. Sports getting these autos off. Zac is going to go down. Passive, nowhere to be seen. Omni on the run. Does Shog have a Q? Nope. Going to flash forward, actually.
Ooh.
Whoa! Almost getting the connection. They're going to dive for this under the tower. 3 turret shots. Take Shog
to get
out.
the trade.
Jake's showing up, though. Oh, we got a fight here in the mid lane. A Happy Dream going to be engaged upon. He's going to drop the ult back onto Runic, flying away. Oh, Runic gets that last auto onto Happy.
Yeah, Runic getting the revenge this game, getting the solo kill for themselves there. Able to get that onto Happy Dream. They're flash blown and no teleport for the Smolder. There will mean a denied wave. Return for the Corki. And that's been cross map. Lots of plays happening. No Zac passive on that play at Dragon. So good job just bursting out here as we see a little bit of what the Varus does in this matchup.
Yeah. A little bit.
Have to worry here, though. They're bringing the cavalry top lane right now, and there is a Malphite ult still up. Even though he's low, there is an ult. He should sniff this out, though, if Malphite's doing this. There we go. Good flash.
Basically just the tax you had to pay.
Yep, and supports up there will mean a plate in bot lane. You do lose flash up there. Will mean a little bit more gold into your Jin's pocket in the bot lane.
Ooh. Is that... Did Jin take a turret shot right there, or was that a pop from the W?
I believe they hit at the same time. I think he took a tower shot and that. Oh, they're thinking about a dive. I think they're going to think better of it.
Yeah. Jake's going to walk around here. He knows the Ivern's in there. He's going to get locked up. The 1v1. Oh, he's just going to go to steal it. He actually does get one grub right there. Really well done. Runic's rotating around as well. Jimmy Elbow's walking as well. There's going to be the Malphite ult being dropped. That's 1 for 1. Jimmy Elbow's looking a little bit low. Runic having these shots blocked by Happy Dream, who's playing bodyguard, but Zac comes flying in, drops the ignite. Jimmy Elbows gets taken down. And that's the disengage.
Yeah, that's a huge punish right now. This Corki is off and running in this game. Very strong. Great roam up from Swiftly right there. Not to mention a kill on Malphite does not have a teleport. This wave's not really going to get punished that much, but right now, this comp doing what you want with it, right? The tempo plays. We got to be careful here for Swiftly.
Wow, Shog dealt a bunch of damage to Zach there.
Yeah, Malphite can, or not Malphite, Nautilus can be deceptively damaging. You pop that W and start autoing people, you can deal a little bit of damage to somebody if they don't have a lot of resistances. And right now, the Zach only on the boots and the moat, not a lot of resistances there. I do think Grub's high priority this game. For the side of Goobers, you have these 80 carries who want to be hitting towers a lot of the game. So getting, that will help with the Varuses, the Corkies who want to hit these towers. They want to snowball here. Passive backup now for Zach. He's hiding. Becoming one with the scenery.
Just a inconspicuous, sentient blob of goo.
Flubber. You ever seen the movie Flubber?
Dude, of course.
Great
Absolutely.
movie. Oh, nice buffer on the queue there.
One of the things I did on the vacation that I was just on is watched the original Jumanji.
That's a good movie.
Yes. And
I like that movie a lot.
dude, I just came away. So I thought that I had seen it. I had never seen it before. Okay, hold on. A little bit of an engage. Very nice. Shog just Spider-Manning away.
That movie scared me as a child.
Understandably so.
I was deeply afraid that I was going to get trapped in Jumanji.
It's essentially a horror movie.
I mean, when you think about it, the fact that he has lived inside of Jumanji with all these animals,
Dude.
it's pretty scary.
Malphite ult coming right in onto Varus right here. Batman is going to have to
There's
kite back.
Hazel.
Let's see. I mean, there's the pop. Let's see if he can do the rest of the health bar.
Ooh.
Just
I actually think I think that trade's very positive because now there's no
Yeah.
threat of the Malphite ult.
No, totally. Oh my god. Okay, deletion, but
That
we've
is
got
some
the
burst.
passive Jakes here. Here we go. The pits opened up. Shog takes hit 1. 2 onto Sports. There it is with the brand ult as well. So dangerous.
Yeah, see so much trading in top lane.
Oh
right here.
my god. Wait a second. Redemption coming in right there. Holy shit.
Almost bails it out, but that's big. Varus gets that kill. There is TP on Malphite, but it will be 20 seconds. That means a wave crash, more gold in this Varus's pocket here. It is a real pick. This is a real thing, people. Get ready.
Yeah. Looked a little bit weird in the draft phase, but we are seeing the genius coming through right now. Varus, actually such a crazy amount. Yeah, absolutely. Batman really knows what they're doing.
You may not like it, but this is what peak League of Legends looks like.
You're so right, man. You're so right. People need to get over themselves, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the times, 80 carries everywhere.
It's 2024. They picked Malf into it.
They did.
All right, Rufu. Just because you're 100% correct. Thank you.
Doesn't make you right. Wait.
Yeah, wait, hold on, what? I can't remember where I heard this. I just remember someone saying, just because you're right doesn't make you interesting. And I was just like, damn, that's devastating.
That's a good thing. That sounds like something for Daria.
Oh, shit. Swithy coming in here. Shog taking a lot of damage. Runic, hold on. Dropping the Nautilus ult, flashing away. Jake from State Farm roaming into the mid lane here. Jimmy Elbows taking a clip at it as well. Shog!
Oh,
No
you're
help.
crazy for that, Shog.
Dude. Shog is next
Zero
level
fear.
insane. Yeah.
Zero fear.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god, the flash forward. Jake connects with the 3-hit combo. Swithy coming up here as well. Can they find another target to auto onto? No, but Shog can find them. This guy wants to land hooks all day and night. Get the thumbs up. The disconnection. There we go. Get
Either
out
one of
there.
these teams are afraid of just knuckles down brawling in this game.
Yeah, no. Both of these teams meet up and they go base jumping
Hold
for
on.
lunch.
Okay. I don't play Varus top a lot. I'm not gonna pretend like I know what the standard build is. But if you polled me, I would not have said lock it.
Oh, what the fuck? Huh.
That would not have been the item I would have guessed.
Let him cook.
I believe him. CB Batman's definitely a better top player than I am. So I have full faith in this build. I just have not seen this.
Oh, people are saying that's the standard build.
Okay, I believe.
Sure.
I don't watch it a lot. I know that it has been picked. I have not looked at the build, but I mean, I can imagine. Trying to think of how. I guess in the mouth fight is like pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know. If somebody wants to explain it in chat, we are all ears.
Yeah, the logic behind the.
Here's the other thing. Happy Dream is going to scale all the way till Kingdom Come.
Okay, apparently it's like Locket into Nashers into Malignant.
Oh, here we go. This is the combo. There's the charge up. Batman cutting towards him, but Jimmy elbows. Steals some of that movement speed. Scuttles his way out. Locket, Rift, Nash. All right, that's going to be really
I can see that. Yeah.
I
No,
look
see,
forward to seeing
I
it.
understand support items on Sejuani. Because ultimately she kind of just is. Like a second.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Yeah, she's just walking around the map as a support. Yeah,
Absolutely.
she's just farming a little bit of gas. She's like a high econ support.
Bum a ride. Thank you so much for being the newest investor in the low budget LCS. I've missed some other people as well. Roadsmear. Thank you for being one of the newest investors in the low budget LCS. And as soon as I scroll down in between games, I'll thank the rest of you folks. Appreciate
So
it.
many wonderful people.
So many wonderful people coming and
So
hanging
many
out.
League of Legends fans out there.
Yeah. They're really out there.
They really are. Yeah, I guess, when I think about it, it gives Varus enough time to get full combo off. And Locket doesn't give, like, bad stats either. And clearly, it's not affecting his damage. So...
No, it's not. He's dealing enough damage where I'm wondering if I ever built Varus right.
Yeah, now I'm like, do I understand Varus?
Jimmy Elbow's going to go in, but bring him right into range where Batman wants him. Redemption coming down, that Ignite ticking, and more flames coming from Jake. That's Malphite.
Jimmy Elbows to say it, I did not sign up for this.
No, he spent that whole first game surviving these nonsense ganks, and here they come back again, round 2. Different form, New Trojan walking around. They've got the 6th man becoming the 5th man. This Daisy right here, but they are going to root up Ivern, bringing fire. Of course, Wood burns a little bit more. Oh, 4th shot takes him down. They get the Herald as well. This is momentum.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of a snowball starting here, and in a comp like this, getting ahead means a lot, right? You want to push these towers down, you want to use tools, and they've got a 2-0 dragon lead. The jungle is dead on the spawn of this dragon. They're going to have first priority on it. They got the Rift Herald. They got 5 grubs. They're in good position right now.
Yeah, I mean, never say never, but they are setting up a very good case for a game 3 here.
Yeah, it is a Smolder game. We've all seen what Smolder can do if a game
Yes.
stalls out. So you always a little bit have to, hold your breath.
Mm-hmm. And
We'll see now.
Happy Dream has been playing very safely since that first kill. He was like, okay, my goal is to get these stacks. And you know what? Let's click on the guy and get, well, except my mouse isn't going to let me. Maybe I can click on the side one. No.
You had it
Yes.
for 1 second.
126. 225 is the break point?
That is the XQ boat. I think 125 is when you get the Q that splits apart. So you start farming. You start farming stacks a lot faster once you get that.
Excellent. Oh, here we go, though. They're going for kill 2 on Happy Dream right here. He's going to drop the ult. Flash back under tower as well. Swifty taking so many turret shots. And Happy Dream lives through that. Believe it or not, Jimmy Elbows wants to make this happen. This is what we saw a lot of in game 1, but do they have the time to kill this guy? There we go. Everything going to be dropped on him, but Batman surviving a lot longer than I thought he would. Now they're turning their eyes to Runic. Shog already used his Q. Looks like it's just going to be the one and done, but an important kill to get. Never mind. Shog's going to try and go back in.
I do think these extended fights do favor the side of a Broken Household. They have the shields constantly from the Ivern, but we've seen not Kind of betted here. They're going to keep pushing, not scared of the re-engage. Malphite ult down there, Nautilus ult down, but there is a Nautilus walking around.
They landed. Shog walking up the point blank queue, just a style on him, walking forward.
Gosh,
Runic doing a good job of kiting back, and Jesus, yeah, that W almost wiped the team.
Yeah, I think they thought they would be able to burst somebody walking up there, but we're able to hold on there. And now a little bit of gold back into the pocket of Broken Household. Very important right now, right? You need to get some gold in your pocket. You're starting to slip a little bit. That will be huge for them. And also time in the bot lane for the Smolder farming stacks.
Absolutely ever important. Mega Dog 1324. What rank? This is our executive league. This is the highest level league that the low budget LCS offers. And we operate off a point system, so it's a bit of a spread. Somebody else would know better than I when it starts, but it's up there.
I would say executive is probably average diamond, but there are masters players in it.
Ooh,
So-
Jake hiding in the bush right here, gets a 3-hit combo off, and Batman here is here as well with the ult and just the fadeaway 3. Beautiful kill picked up.
Yeah, more gold on this Varus, who is the side lane threat right now. Maybe able to take this tower on 5 grubs. Has the Rift Herald going to summon it in the bot lane here. Will force Smolder to hang around, which can be dangerous. They do have Brand in the bot lane here. Smolder tries to protect down here. Zach also playing to try and interrupt any reinforcements there. Yeah, they're going to push her away, but Malphite, ever spooky in the top lane.
Yes, indeed. Does Jimmy Elbows think he can pull this kill off? He has the ult. That's a lot of damage coming out of Runic.
Yeah. Gotta be careful here. Corki is very strong right now in this game. Oh, lots of trade damage.
Yeah, he's got great chase. I mean, the man's flying a goddamn airplane. How can you get away from him?
I know. How can Corki buy boots and Cassiopeia can't? He's in a plane.
That's a great point. I guess the insinuation is that he's wearing shoes?
He's pressing the pedals really hard inside the plane.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Runic actually doing the same play that Malphite just did to him a second ago. Nice little redemption. There we go. He's going to ult in. He's got a little bit more health. The question is, does he have the damage? Oh, Jimmy might go down, but Runic might trade his life for it. Oh, flash forward. Can he get out of here? That's some CC and sports, of course. The beautiful alley-oop to sports. Walking up and getting that kill.
Getting gold onto that Kai'Sa, much needed. Kai'Sa going to be one of the late game carries here that they need. Right now, the gold is pretty far in favor, about 3K in favor. But there is a lot of wombo on the other side. You do have the Nautilus, you have the Malphite. It's very easy to equalize a fight. I mean, do you drive a car without shoes? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I have. I actually today drove my car in sandals. Which... Corki playing as a Baba Yaga.
Situation.
I like that. Oh, this...
I like that explanation a lot.
So, one thing that by watching Jumanji, I got really obsessed with is, like, what kind of magical artifact is the Jumanji game? Right? And, like, what magical laws govern it? Hold on. This could be a pretty important push right here.
This is Soul.
This is Soul. This is important right here, 11-7.
I think they're just gonna get it.
Yeah, I think Jake is just gonna do it all on his own. And while they could pivot up and do a Baron play, I think right now you're sort of in this position of, okay, oh, Happy Dream gonna walk up and actually find Jake in the forest right here. He's gonna go golden, buy himself a little bit of time, but will reinforcements get there? No, Happy Dream will get that kill. Very important figure to pick that up. CB Batman, though, that's the flash forward. That's the engage. We've got some damage coming in, but he's going to turn his way to Happy Dream. Who can get the kill first? That's a flash forward from the Varus, and Varus is going to get that kill. Sports now on the edge of this Jhin ult, trying to be pulled back by Swithy, but Jin's going to get interrupted. He troll Jhin, getting pushed off by Runic, and now Jimmy Elbows in the back line, fighting 1v1 against this Jhin. A series of 1v1s is what this team fight is broken up into, but it looks like a 2-for-1 right here. Some important figures picked up.
Yeah, overall, really important fight there from Broken Household. They're able to pick up the extra kill there. They're going to be able to get this mid tower, pressure there on the lanes. So important for them. The Smolder team being able to win these fights, extend this game, get extra gold in their pockets. The gold lead now, even though we do have the soul, which I do think is very important, especially when you're into Malphite, you're into Nautilus. Chemtech soul is no pushover, right? Oh, looks like they are going to try and push it. Oh, they do get the root.
Yes, they do, and Zach's here to follow it up. Jimmy Elbows with a great diagonal flash here. Gonna get into the bushes. Oh, it definitely could be. Runic's actually gonna chase him down. This top tower is still up. Runic's just gonna stop him. Holy shit, Runic. Really close. One more rocket should do it.
He's not letting him get out here. They're gonna dive, I think.
Absolutely. Happy Dream is full health. He can do a little bit of blocking, but let's see. The rest of the team will arrive as well. That's an ult just to zone them off. We've got Ivern ult too. Davy. Davy. The other golem. Daisy Jones. Love that.
He's getting locked in Daisy Jones' locker.
There's got to be a pirate skin at some point. Something like that.
What would an Ivern pirate skin be called?
You ever play Warhammer Total War?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, both.
Okay, so there's like that. There's these like Colossus that the fuck, what are they called? Those like sea pirate.
I know
yeah. So sort of like a mech that's made out of a ship is what I'm imagining.
Yeah, there's a Malphite skin like that. Did you know that?
No.
Where he is a boat. Yeah.
God, there's so many skins. It's crazy.
There really are. Every time I look at the skins tab, I'm like, when did this come out?
Dude, Shog is just, he's going to land a Q on anything that moves right here. Happy Dream will be the target for Swithy, but Sport's taking the opportunity.
Swithy is passive.
Oh, everybody up here. Jimmy Elbows coming up, trying to interrupt here. He does get Batman off of the fight. Jake's going really, really low right here. Can they pick up that kill before he drops the combo? A lot of damage is going to come through. Children being chased down by the Jhin. Flashes everywhere. A little bit of a shield. No fourth shot from the Jhin. Now Batman goes down. Sports. One more auto. The trade of lives. Just like in the first game. Jake, hold on. Sticking around right there. 1Q. Oh! The Comet gets the kill. Incredible. 3 for 4.
This is the series is just giving. Every fight is just an absolute nail biter.
And look
we're
who's
going
back
to get,
in this game.
We're gonna get a 27-minute Elder spawn, which is incredibly early to have an Elder on. People don't even have third items yet.
And obviously there's more stats on the side of the Goobers, but the fact that gold is as close as it is after the roller coaster we've been on is wild.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think ease of execution actually falls on the side of Broken Household here. So even though there's a slight gold lead, it's a little bit easier to play out the front-to-back team comp fight that Broken Household has, right? Mm-hmm. They really just have meatballs up front. They shield their 2 carries with Ivern and create space for them and let them deal damage.
Wait, that was so cool.
That was really cool.
Fuck, that was so slick. Hot damn.
Very cool.
Dragon in 90 seconds. And it's the big one.
Yeah, we do see Malphite pinging that out, making sure they are aware of it. I am surprised we haven't seen more side lane. I guess both teams have been kind of just willing to fight. But Varys, on those 5 grubs, you'd think we'd see a little bit more pressure in these side lanes, trying to knock those, easy towers down.
We are
get that extra gold.
We are so close to the break point. Three stacks away for Happy Dream.
Oh my goodness. And these fights have been close already.
Yeah.
That can be an absolute tipping point.
Yeah, absolutely. If they win this game just by holding out for the scaling up power of this Smolder. Yep, there we go. Smolder's active.
Online. That will be Public Enemy #1 for the other team. A lot of gold on that Smolder also. 3 items now.
Mm-hmm. Nice rapid fire cannon.
This is interesting because you don't have teleport on Varys opted for the barrier for the laning. It means that your macro is a little bit shifted later in the game here. Varys has to be more active with being with the team around these major objectives right now.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens here. Looks like both teams are willing to group up on this objective. I think it's going to be really important who gets that first setup here, and it looks like it is going to be Broken Household who gets the first setup onto the dragon. Gotta be careful here if you're Swiftly. You don't have passive.
No, you don't, and Shog pulls the trigger, but now look who's got the angle. Jake's gonna drop everything onto Sports, who dies right away. Malphite ult onto 3 members. Happy Dream has to do a lot of work here, and we see the execution range. Runic is gonna go down. This is the power of the Smolder, but it gets pushed off. Batman and Jake now have to find their way. They have to choose. Do we go after the Smolder? No, they flash forward. They're gonna try and find targets. Jake actually gonna land a lot of damage onto Shog and Jimmy Elbows right here. That's a flash forward. That's a flash away from Shog. Batman walking up with the autos. Neat Trojan walking forward as well, and Smolder had to back off, so now it's just Ivern fighting alone with these two. Jake is so low, but is it a trap? There's so much damage we saw from this Varus. You cannot treat him lightly. Teleport.
TP back in.
Smolder
has to
coming
be
back in. There's the CC. Shog with the faithful hook lands once more and soaring in from the skies. It's a Happy Dream with the kill.
That's going to be the Elder. Jungler dead. They still have the Ivern alive here. They should be able to go right over and take this Elder Dragon. They already have a mini one on their team. Now they're going to have the big one.
Absolutely. Mama always looking out for her kids, of course. That is the nepotism buff from the side of Broken Household here. God. Well, you know what, Vega? If you have to get one dragon, this is the one to get.
Yeah, it's actually... I'm going to say it's totally planned by them. They said, we really only care about the Elder. Let's let them take the first 4 so the Elder spawns really fast.
Yep.
And then we can just get it.
Yep. It's for the plot. Well, they timed it perfect. I mean, like, a Happy Dream, you know, brought Smolder online about 30 seconds before that dragon spawn. So...
Oh, are we going to see a fight over this Elder? It is so dangerous to fight this when they have Elder Dragon.
Yeah, you have lots of structures to fall back on. Jimmy Elbows walking up. The pit's going to be opened up. They're just going to go for it. The red team will secure it, and Swifty goes in deep here. Let's see if he's punished for it. Jimmy Elbows going right onto Runic, who's going to W his way away. Batman just in the bushes getting these autos down. That's going to be ult as well. Holy shit! Jimmy Elbows.
So much damage. The shield from Ivern, I think, is going to keep him alive, but I'm surprised at how much damage came out there.
You and me both. I mean, they do have a soul. They do have a soul. I think in any other position, your whole team dies there. God. Well, I mean, they've got Baron now. They've got Elder. This is where Broken Household needs to drive the knife deep. They've been, you know, more or less in the passenger's seat this entire game. And I guess narratively what I'm saying is that they've reached over in the middle of the drive and wrenched the wheel out of the driver's hand. Now,
I would say wrenching the tongs away. If you get a second, please look in League General. Golden has created an absolute beautiful submission.
Okay, excellent. I'm very excited to see this. League General. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That is art. That is absolutely art.
Vega, your abs are looking... Wow.
Yeah, I've actually been bulking.
Wait, we look great. Get fucked. Oh, that's awesome. Golden, please, more of that bullshit. Just for whatever you want.
That is amazing.
Truly incredible. Shaw gonna take some of these dirt shots. All right, so this is the long con here from Broken Household.
Yeah, this game is totally different now.
Yeah.
Flipped on its head. We did see though the damage that can come out of a brand setup in this game. You still have to be very weary of that because you do have the sack engage. If Brand gets an ult on your team and you're not paying attention, he absolutely can win a team fight still for his team. See, such high pressure right now. One team wants to close it out in a 2-0. One team trying to get to a game 3.
I live to serve. Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, to be fair, they've got soul, and when this Elder and this Baron are gone, you know, the gifts of Broken Household are temporary, and they're using them to great effect, but base still has notably not been broken. That tower is still up, and they still have inhib.
Yeah, very important here. Baron buff still on here. They will Baron these minions. Looks like a recall out of the Malphite there. Looks like they are going to abandon this push for now. Smolder Just sticking around maybe to throw a sneeze in there,
Oh.
see if they can get a little bit of slow.
God, the damage from Brand is wild. Yeah, I mean, you wonder if this is sort of a Cinderella. You know, we talk about Cinderella stories, you know, all the time here in the LBLCS. But wait, Cinderella? Yes, Cinderella is the same myth where the clock strikes midnight and she goes back. Yes?
Are you gonna say the dodgeball line?
No, I'm not. But remind me which dodgeball line.
Some might say that Goobers has turned into the proverbial pumpkin.
Yes. Yes, exactly that. The only thing I remember from dodgeball
sure do
is
love
if you can dodge a
pumpkins,
wrench,
Cotton.
you can dodge a ball.
I think the commentators in that
So good.
maybe some of my favorite part of the entire thing.
Honestly, aspirational.
Turning average shows into the proverbial pumpkin. I sure do love pumpkins, Cotton.
Yeah, they're great. That's a movie that deserves a rewatch, I think.
There's so many random. I will say this. That the whole premise of the movie is so funny.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many random. That's one of those movies where like the actual like written jokes in it are like funny, but the off the cuff statements in it are really funny.
Yeah.
Like the stuff you don't notice on your first watch.
Yeah, no, the delivery is impeccable across the board. God,
All right.
That was really one of those movies that it was like, it was very cool to be able to quote that movie.
Yes, I have a lot of quotes from that movie burned into my head. We do have 45 seconds on the Elder, minute and a half on the Baron. I expect we will see another fight here at the Elder.
This is, sorry, Robot Man has said the exact thing I was trying to remember. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him.
I love it too because it's right after they're like, Average Joe's is going to have to forfeit. That's a bold move, Cotton.
God damn. Cracks me up
There's
every
so
time.
much in it.
All right, well, this is a really important fight right here. This could be the whole goddamn game, and it's going to pop off right now. Jimmy Evil's going to go in. So much damage popping off onto Jake right here, who's going to flash away into the back line. Swithy diving in deep as well. Omni fighting off Jimmy Elbows. Oh, Runic gets taken out by Happy Dream, who is now on a rampage. Flashing away, but oh, diving in. Sports getting so much damage. Swifty coming from the backside right there, but they're going to get taken down as well. The damage from Broken Household is inignorable. Chasing down, of course, Shog, finding Omni with that Q auto once again. Nice response from the Jin, but these are looking like pretty lethal death timers. This could be game.
Yeah, Smolder be smoldering right now. Very strong at this point in the game. They do have a push. They have a wave with them. Death timer's pretty far out. I believe this is the death march right here.
It certainly seems that way. They've got a lot of damage and only one person to defend. They're just going for it, trying to take Omni out, but he's going to stand on pad as that last Nexus tower is melted. They turn their attention to the Nexus, and Broken Household win their first match in 2 games.
Shout out both teams. Great series. A lot of fun to watch.
Hmm.
Congrats, Broken Household. They're on the win. Undefeated so far this season.
Yep. Yes, indeed. Good GGs coming out from folks. And, yeah, what a game. Vega, should we hit him with that old classic interview?
You're selling with shop.
I'm ready. I have a question prepped. I've had a question prepped just in case they are the ones who won the whole time.
Excellent. Perfect.
Don't take it.
I will do my best to steal it from you. It's what I live
Okay,
for,
I
is
knew
to
that was
try
gonna
and
yeah.
try and snipe your questions. Okay. Let's Broken Household, send someone to, you know, smarter man would have these things copy and pasted.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that?
Exactly. Just get to do some frantic clickety-clacking. Who do you think they're going to send for the interview?
If I had to guess.
Yeah.
Man, it's tough because they made subs. Would they send Zelius?
good.
Because Zelius technically played in the series.
It's a happy dream. Beautiful.
Let's go!
All right. absolutely wonderful. Folks, please welcome to the desk. You know him, you love him. I cast with him on occasion. It's a happy
True.
dream.
What's up?
Dude,
I had some big shoes to fill after Zelius's monster Game 1 performance. But in the draft, we picked Smolder, and then we decided we wanted to flex it, and I told my team, yeah, I can play Smolder, and I had never played that champ before.
What?
So I was stacking pretty slow. Yeah, I think I tried him in like a practice tool once.
What?
Yeah, so I just decided to first time Smolder. My AD carry said, if I can play it, you can definitely play it, because he is the 8th place ranked AD carry in the league. And he's pretty good at Smolder, so I figured it can't be that bad. And then my jungler said he'd only played Ivern once before that.
Oh my god. Dude, so,
But-
okay, so let me get this right. You start this draft off by committing fraud and saying that you can play a champion that you absolutely have not played. Your team's first timing these champs? How did you guys slide into a position where you were drafting these champs that you did not have experience on?
Well, originally I had watched this team play against the Glue Eaters. Either they were streamed or we watched a stream, someone streaming it. And their support was like really good at Leona. So for the draft prep, we were like, okay, they might like look to first pick Leona, you know? And game 1, my team was kind of thrown for a loop because they left Rel open, and teams been permabanning Rel versus my support. So we lock in Rel, and then they locked in like double range versus it because I was watching as it was at work, and then I looked at it and we said, okay, well maybe that was like their answer, but surely they'll first pick the Leona. So we had like a plan against it, and then when they didn't pick it, we had committed to like, okay, well we'll go Ivern Leona because this is like a very strong combo, and we'll get Smolder. And then we picked Smolder. My AD carry goes, yeah, we can flex it too, surely. And I said, yeah, definitely, we can flex it, you know, not thinking that would be the case.
Right.
But then my support ended up not wanting to play Leona because they didn't pick it. And he just said he wanted to try, he'd rather pick Nautilus for, you know, one reason or another. And then when we got lower in the draft, we were debating what we wanted to play mid. And there were some picks that are good into Corki, but they had banned the Akali, and they banned a couple of my other mids. And I figured Corki wouldn't be that bad of a matchup, so I said, yeah, I can play Smolder. And then as we're loading it, I'm like asking them about builds and like items, and they're like, oh no, like what are you doing? And it just ended up working out. I actually got solo killed too. Good on that guy. He got his revenge. Not on one of our mids, you know, but it ended up working out. And we kind of lucked out. Like it was the Chemtech Drake, which is pretty useless for Smolder because it like gives you more resistances when you're below a threshold, but if you're getting to that threshold, you're just gonna die. And we just made the call. We're like, hey, they're stronger than us right now. If we reach, you know, the late game with Smolder, we're gonna win. And we had some good team fights and picks around the objectives and got them. And yeah, and shout out to my team for carrying me to the late game. And then I just got to like click Q on people and melt them. And a champ is very dumb and very easy, so it worked out.
This is great. This is probably the easiest interview of my life.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
I really appreciate that. We didn't even like. That's just like okay. That was great.
Yeah,
That was great.
You just told us the whole story. Thank you.
I still
Yeah.
have one question.
Uh-huh.
It's week 3. You guys have just played your first match. Are you guys ready for the gauntlet that is playing all these matches over
Yeah.
the next couple weeks?
Yeah, issue is like I'm West Coast and I
Oh.
work in like I run like an after school program, so I get home a little late. Not for me, but for other people. So during the week it's hard. And then everyone had something going on the weekend, so we wanted to play our matches. We're hoping people are going to be a lot more open for the next few weeks, so we're hoping to get everything in. Yeah, we'll run the gauntlet. We were joking with the Glue Eaters are kind of like our other team because I used to be on there, and I know, you know, and so did Jimmy Elbows. So we were joking that because the teams were dodging us, you know, no one wanted to face against us. But I'm glad we finally got our first match in. Also, shout out to Zelius for being awesome, and being our sub, even though he's better than me, so it worked out. But yeah, it was good. I'm proud of my team, and I'm glad we were able to get the first win. That's good to set. Obviously, it's week 3, but it's good to set the tone for us, you know.
Absolutely.
Set the precedent moving forward.
Well, I
Well,
love the cast, boys. I was watching game 1. Excellent.
thank you.
Thank you. Great gameplay in game 2.
Thank you. I pressed Q and ran around.
No. You survived
than
into
that.
the late game. You did a lot more than that. Yeah, listen, it was the Hail Mary, and you as Mary showed up when they held you.
That's true.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. Before we let you go, is there anything else you want to say? Anything you want to plug? Anything?
Well, if we're ever on the stream again, make sure to watch us. We're a pretty exciting team. I feel like we've been ramping up. You know, we haven't been able to get matches, but we have been practicing a lot, and I am confident that we can make a run for the title. We also tend to have like some pretty fun drafts. I feel like game 2, I had a pretty interesting draft. People probably were like wondering what was going on as it was unfolding.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think both teams had interesting drafts. So, and yeah, I'm excited. Just make sure to keep watching Executive. It's the highest ranked league, right? And you're gonna have some awesome players, and there's some really good players in this league, so you should definitely support them. And so we have like an amazing. I know LBLCS has an amazing like economy and financial, commercial. You know, it keeps growing, but definitely make sure you support the higher ranked players too, so we can have some more and grow Executive as well. But thanks.
I do really appreciate. I actually have one more question for you. It's a nonsense question, but I just want to say I do appreciate how much you champion your league, and we are trying to give Executive more love because there just usually ends up being a smaller amount of teams, and then there ends up being streamed less. So we're trying to get these Executive games on. We saw that we hadn't streamed Executive Group A yet, and we were like, this is the chance, this is the time.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Here's the dumb question.
Okay.
You're in a fight to the death. All right?
Yes.
You can pick one of 2 weapons. A pair of metal tongs or a wooden spoon. Which one do you choose and why?
I feel like I'm going with the tongs every time.
Okay.
Like one, I could like maybe break it over my knee, then I would have 2 weapons, you know?
Oh
Like
my
2
gosh.
weapons.
Oh my
then-
gosh. What a great answer.
I know what I was thinking. And then also like, if I could go for the eye shot, you know, maybe with like my tongs, I could, you know, if I could line them up well, I could get the eye shot. But yeah, I would have 2 weapons, and I feel like the spoon. I mean, you could break the spoon as well, but I feel like the tongs could be a little bit more versatile. So yeah, that's my answer.
You've just made Vega very happy.
Yeah, I said the same thing about breaking it in half, and I was labeled a madman.
Oh, no.
So it makes me very happy.
This guy gets it.
Yeah, check League General. There's a great GIF waiting for you there. GIF? GIF? One of those 2.
It's GIF. It's GIF. Let's not.
Okay, cool. I just want to do it right, you know?
Yeah, let's not go down this road.
I used to say manga, and then like a guy in a bookstore yelled at me when I was younger, and it really
That's
scarred
totally
me.
fine. That's totally
Please?
fine.
So now I say
Manga?
manga, but I don't stop anybody from saying the other way. All right, well, thanks, man. Have a good rest of your night, and I hope we can catch you on stream again.
No, thank you guys. Have a good night.
Peace
You
out. Yeah. Do you say manga or you say manga?
Okay, so definitely growing up in the South, manga is the default.
Totally.
Say manga, but now, similar to you, I have almost been conditioned to say manga.
100%. I, in the Northeast, I also grew up saying manga, and then, then one random dude took me to town, for no reason, and yeah, I was conditioned into it. But listen, that's neither here nor there. Vega, anything you'd like to plug? Any awesome shows, books, podcasts you've been listening to?
Nothing really new since last. We've actually been really regular with our cast. So, but everything really big different from last week. I do now have 161 schmeckles.
Good.
Bet all 9K in game 2 on the under and lost. So
Good. As is tradition.
yeah, as a tradition. Look, every stream is a roller coaster. I'll plug. Go watch. Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen has 3 or 4 chapters left. So read
crazy.
it. Yeah. By the time you catch up reading it, you could probably live read the ending of it.
Yeah, I wonder how it's gonna end this thing. But
what's the ending of the Truman Show movie?
oh my god. Yeah.
What does he say? The end of it.
Oh, I don't know the line, but the Truman Show.
Hang on. Truman Show ending line. Hold on. Got you. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Oh, that's good. That's excellent.
Good movie too.
Scared the hell out of me when I was a kid.
Me too. That is such a crazy like.
It's a mind fuck. It's a real mind fuck.
Oh, a little spooky.
Absolutely. Just as we sign off, I'll be playing Doggy Bones Dilemma in the background.
It's so good.
Of course, the song created by Bugleberry Finn is fucking insane.
It is insane.
Go listen to the first couple seconds of the stream if you're interested in hearing this without me talking over it. It's fantastic. All right. Well, that's it from us. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll have more streams throughout the week, and we'll be back with more low-budget LCS action.